Citations everyone, my name is Sweet Cat, and welcome to Stigmatized Property. This is another Chilla horror game that came out a few months ago, but I'm just now finding out about it. It's about a cheap rent at an apartment, and the catch is that it's haunted, so this is probably tantamount to some sort of Amityville horror game, but it's set in Japan. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. Pretty much the same controls as the convenience store, so thank you for that. Probably something suspicious, considering the fact that you're out here in the middle of the night, given an invitation to bond homie. So, this is a girl that I'm playing. It's a he, so I'm assuming it's a boyfriend, so I would highly decline it. Would never date this boy ever again. And there seems to be... what is this? Yen. And speaking of that, someone did point out in the convenience store that they went by dollars. So, yeah, just a little bit of flaws there, but I don't really mind it. Just forgot to point that out. I'm assuming it is. It's the only lit up place. And there seems to be a dead cat. Poor thing. Yeah, poor thing indeed. That's what you would look like if you unsubscribed to the channel. Fish? That's where the smell is coming from. Wow, someone just left all the garbage out here? You know, this is kind of reminiscing to Vietnam. I saw a fish in the middle of the road. I think it was blown off from the wave of the lake. And, I think some random person ate it. I think they cleaned it off and ate the fish. It's funny because that's the same exact size of the fish, too. Okay, so room 104. So we have to keep our eyes out for the number out here. Doesn't look like I can descry any of it. Oh. Ooh, we got 50 yen this time. Alright, we're off to a good start. I can, buy some soda. Buy some soy milk. Knock door? Yes. There really is no one. I can't just wait outside. I need to get in. Why don't you just leave? I don't care about these people. Didn't he say there's a spare key somewhere? I forget where, though. Likely nearby? Have you thought about that? Typically, that's what they would do. I probably shouldn't be given that sort of information, then people are gonna steal it from me. Oh, I remember now. It should be under a lemon tree pot. Okay. That's what I thought. It had to be nearby. I didn't know why she didn't check there earlier. And we're in. Wow. This looks luxurious. Wow, this room looks really good for an apartment. Aha. Yeah, I really dig this. Oh, what's this? There's a peephole. I don't think I want to live here, but there's a peephole. This is really awkward. Wait, it said something's inside the hole? Oh, it's 40 degrees in here. And what is this? Strange. The last 7 pages are torn. Okay. Alright, what is this? Am I pulling down the attic or something? Wait, there is no attic. What about this? Use hook? Sure. Wait, wouldn't this defeat the purpose of what I'm doing? Unless you're digging into it. Okay, you were digging into it. I thought you were gonna, like, poke it back out. Alright, so apparently we got a page. Moving is over at last. I like that. I like that they, try to blur the background just to make this easier to see. And today marks the first day living alone and also the first day writing a journal. I really look forward to the experience. I've always dreamed of it. I decided to move here because the rent is very cheap. I honestly can't believe that a broke student like me can afford such a nice room. Plus, it's really close to my school. How amazing is that? I ate out with my parents today to celebrate the move, and they were both laughing and just having a great time. Living alone is great and all, but man, I'm going to miss those faces. They told me that they're going to be here for only a couple of days. They kept telling me how worried they are, but they're just overthinking. They just don't have to worry about a thing. I'm gonna do just fine. Okay. Yes, I'm finished reading. Alright, so, I guess this is going to be Slender Base in some way, except you're not going to be chased. Are those donuts? Who left donuts in the middle of this place? That's very odd. Okay. Well, this is accessible now. I can wash my clothes. That reminds me, I'm gonna have to wash my clothes. But yeah. I have no reflection, so... Wait. The door's closed in the mirror, but it's open right here. Is this whole place a fake? I'm a little spooked out now. Maybe I'm not real after all. Can I turn on the lights? Maybe it's one of those bathrooms with the outside lights. Nope, there are no lights here. Okay. So, this paper is wet. I need to find a way to dry it. Even then, wouldn't it be indecipherable? Yeah, sure, we'll dry it. Whatever works. You're gonna need some forensic guys to do this. Maybe not. I haven't tried something like rolling paper in water before. Okay, so, next paper. And it's written like a novel, clearly. It's all coherent, that's funny. April 5th. Today I took the whole day just setting everything up in the room. What used to be a room with small luggage and a simple bed now became a room with a bunch of furniture and a whooping queen-size bed. The previous tenant left everything and the owner was too lazy to get rid of them. Dad seemed to like this house so badly. He'd like to stay a little longer, but as much as I appreciate their company, I like to live life already. The owner came to say hello today. He looked like he could use a little sleep though. What was wrong with him? He shook my hand with a big smile on his face, told me how grateful he was for someone to finally rent the room, but how he stopped smiling right when he let go of my hand, and that was way too weird. Anyway, the new semester starts tomorrow. Gotta get ready. Alright. So, we're kicking off to a college student note. Alright, so next room. That won't access. Okay. Perhaps I can enter from here. Okay. Jump. Wait, can I slide up? Oh, I thought I could. It looks like I'm walking up the wall. Must be a mime. What is this over here? Oh. It's a crow. Want me to exchange it with the fish? It's apparently holding a note. That's really odd. And much of a coincidence, too. Alright, now you give me this note. Okay. April 6th. Today was the first day of the semester. It's good to see my boys again. They wanted to come to see my new apartment, but I don't know. They better not freak up anything. Mashima Sensei is my homeroom teacher. I wonder what kind of teacher she is? I hope she's not mean like the previous one. That guy was a jerk. Another weird thing happened today. When I got out of the room this morning, some middle-aged ladies across the street gathered and talked bad about this apartment. Women of that age like to gossip a lot. It's probably whatever. You know, even then, I would still be cautious about this place. Isn't it a little fishy that it's really cheap? Like, how much... Oh, hi. How cheap would it be, though? Knock window? Hello? Are you okay? Why is he just standing there? Huh. Why do I have a feeling that I need to dress up like an old man now? Well, I don't have a costume, so... I also don't have the money for it. Okay, there's another piece of paper. Apartment memo. This apartment cannot be demolished. I tried to call a contractor trying to destroy it, but for some reason the phone line stops working. My mother suddenly becomes ill. I hope it isn't related. The local priest will not come. I tried to ask other people to ask the priest. The priest got into an accident and died. Talismans are useless. I bought a box of talismans and stuck one on the wall. They were all burned the next day. Whenever I put a talisman on the wall, the word cursed will appear onto my head. The apartment does not catch fire. The building repels fire. So I can, like, mess up in my cooking all I want then. The apartment must continue to sell. A resident will be chosen every month. The chosen one would be possessed in a week. And after the possession, the person completely disappears from the world and no one remembers a thing about the person. I keep having nightmares, and a strange voice keeps telling me to bring human. I can't sell the apartment. I can't let them hurt my family. Someone, please help me. Interesting. So this apartment erases memories too. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't get that now. April 7th, I said hello to my fellow neighbors today. There's a polite thing to do, right? Always be nice to your neighbors, right, Mom? But you know what, Mom? I don't think that works here, because I just got the cold shoulders from them. When I said good morning to the neighbor on the right, he just stared at me with the big eyes, and without a word from his mouth, he shut the door on me. Wait, is he cursed too? Like, it's the entire apartment, just not the room? I don't know. Even now, his big cat-like eyes won't leave my head. Ah, I shouldn't be too rude. I'll probably give it another go for some other time. Anyway, today I saw a girl who looked just like the girl in Shibaki Bara 89 in my class. Her name's Mira. I like to get to know her. And for what I've heard, she's single and ready to mingle. How lucky. I'm excited for tomorrow. Single and ready to mingle. I haven't heard that in a long time. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get the stool, and I'm assuming there's going to be a note in the bathroom. Yes, we're going to climb up. And here we go. We'll open this. April 8th. Mom came over to my room again. I told her she doesn't have to come anymore. I think she had a fight with Dad again. Her passive-aggressive attitude got to me, so I asked her how Dad is going. She refused to talk about it and instead just sat there quietly. I've never seen her like this before. She would usually put on a fake smile after a fight. I would notice that, but it just wasn't like that this time. An hour or so later, she regained her usual positivity when she asked me if I could invite an old friend, Sayaka. So I'm this Sayaka then? Because there were talking about an invitation earlier. She had the biggest smile when I agreed to it. Mom must be worried for me to live alone still. I only have Mira-chan in mind right now, though. But that smile. Her eyes weren't smiling. So is it like a nefarious look? You know, something like this? Anywho, we're done with that. So, we gotta go find the next note. I'm sorry, who are you? Another person to give me a note? Or... Wait, was that 60 before, or was that 70? And what did I just find here? A shrine. I guess that's good fortune for me. Praying on the shrine. I don't know how many endings there are to this game. Maybe. Would you care to go in? Haha. Wait, why is there keys here? I want to go in. Okay. Now. Another note. I feel like this is really all set up though, like seriously. Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, this whole mirror thing is starting to creep me out. Not that it moved here, but is that there's nothing in the reflection. Not even the doors, like, open or closed. April 9th. I was able to talk to Mira-chan today. What a great day. Except for one thing. Mom was gone when I woke up this morning. Her car was still parked here, and it's odd for her to leave without notice. I hope Dad picked her up or something because the car is still there. I invited Sayaka today, and she'd come tomorrow. I hope this makes her happy again. Yeah, I'm being set up to some sort of nefarious situation here. So we found 6 out of 7. So, last note. We have no idea. That's odd. I can see a crumbling paper in one of the slots. It says it costs 100 yen. I need to find some change. Well, I mean, we only need 20 left. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Was this here before? I don't think it was. Hi. Is that the last? Okay, we got one more change to go. Another shrine. Is this gonna affect the ending or something? Another one in someone's backyard. Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to impact the ending in some way. There's another one. How many do I have to look for? Doesn't really specify. I feel slightly warmer. Is it just my imagination? You must be in luck then. Maybe nothing will kill you now because you're protected by warmth. Human body warmth. Oh, I just realized the cat's not there anymore. Something feels very fishy here. Not the crow that ate the fish, just oddly fishy in general. Where have I not found a coin yet? What? Oh. Thank you, peephole. I gotta thank the person who's looking through here, I guess. Oh, there's a... Is that a piece of paper? I think we need to get that. Alright, so we got the paper now. Wait, the number's not adding up here. I saw another piece of paper in the peephole, but yet I have one from the vending machine. So really, this is Slender the 8 pages, just hidden in Japan. There is no escape. I can't read the rest. Well, you can once you get the one in the peephole. I'll call him later, I need to get home. Okay. Why didn't you do this before? Oh. Did I take those off? Alright. I guess we're leaving then. I looked back repeatedly as I felt I was constantly being watched, but no matter how many times I looked, no one was there. I couldn't handle the fear. I walked as fast as I could. He was absent from school the next day. His seat was occupied by someone else. I tried asking his friends and teachers, but none of them knew or even heard of his name. Interesting. After school, I went to the same apartment. However, the apartment was sold. According to the locals, the place has been sold for a while. Where did the apartment go? And the boy I knew and loved, where did he go? Was it all my dream? Come to think of it, I don't remember his name either. Wait, who am I even talking about? What? Wow, that was strange. That was a very interesting conclusion story. It was basically her memory getting erased as she was talking about it, so it was like you were witnessing it firsthand. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the next ending, because typically Chilla's art has 2 endings, and me trying to get that note is probably gonna be one of them. Hopefully we can get it, because I'm kind of curious if it follows up more to the story. Who knows? Alright, we're back, and this time I decided to skip all the shrines and just go straight to getting all of the 7 notes. So we're going to go ahead and put this last note in. Yep, we already know about that. Well, we'll go ahead and try that. Is the door closed? It is closed. Okay. Let's try the peephole. See if it looks any different. Or we can get the note. I'm still trying to get that note. Or if that even is a note. I mean, it looks like a note. I thought I saw someone. Was that chair up here before? I really don't remember any of this. Okay. How about I try to escape from here? I mean, that's a logical way to do it. I mean, you're up on the toilet, just slide over. Okay. Or look through? Yes. Now, is this the family? That is loud. Okay. I mean, I gave you a logical explanation to escape. You just go through the bathroom. What was wrong with you, Sayaka? Well, I just realized there's someone there in the main menu just standing there with the door open next to the frog statue that I was looking at earlier in the gameplay. It's a little daunting. But yeah, that's the end of another Chilla's Art game. This one really stood out compared to all the other ones that I played because it actually has a moment where you're witnessing memory loss since the story was mentioning that in the game. And it's interesting that the shrines were the ones that stave off any sort of possession. So I thought out of all things it'd be talismans, but shrines shows that you should pray more. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. Batter's about to die. Stay awesome, Kitty Sabers.
Tell me how to get out of here!